So one of the great things about homeschool is that you have the flexibility to go on more outings, more field trips, and just enjoy more of the flexibility that comes with that. And you have the ability to add those things or make those things part of your homeschooling. In the following video, my wife's going to show you how.
Hi, I'm Carmen with That Gonzo Life, and today I want to talk with you about the different ways that you can turn field trips and outings into your homeschool day. I believe that children are learning in everything that we do and that we are doing. So whether there's good influence or there's bad influence, our children are learning equally from both of them. Field trips is super neat because it is a way for them to be interactive and be able to have experiences that you would not be able to do in the home. So for instance, what I encourage is go to your local county or city that you live in and look up field trips for homeschool families or field trips for kids, and you will be able to look up a list. For us, I am in the state of Texas, and so I go to visitsanantonio.com, and in there has outdoor adventures. So we are about 25 minutes from downtown. There is always downtown things to do, and there's always history within the downtown, your local downtown. And so you can visit any of your local museums. There's Museum of the Art for here in San Antonio. There's the Museum Art of San Antonio. There is the Alamo. But there's also little gems. So for instance, I found about this Dinosaur George Museum. It is within a trader's village that's only open on the weekends, and you pay for parking, and then the rest of it is free. So those are all little, there's smaller things. There's local little farms that you can pay for. Right now it is fall, and so there's a little farm called Owl Creek. It's an $8 admission. So there's some things that are lower. It's a lower entrance, a lower fee for entrance, or maybe there is a fee or there's no fee. Sometimes it just, it varies. Look at the history of that specific establishment. Even if it was just open last year, like all businesses, they started with, visions. And so I really like to help my children to see that whatever the vision that God has given you, you can further that by making it happen. So what we do is, so for instance, I'll give you an example. We visited the Whit Museum, and within the Whit Museum has an enormous amount of adventures. There is like a health section, there's a section on dinosaurs, there's a section on Indians, and so you can turn each of those little exhibits into a report to research and write about, and you can do math on it. You can do all of those things all within one field trip. So if you do a field trip, we'll say once every 2 weeks, you can do the field trip, and then you can use that to be able to do your math, your reading, your writing, and your history on. And so that is one of the ways that we have found to really enjoy, number one, our time, but then also be able to enjoy the homeschool days thereafter. Some memberships are really a good idea to have as part of including in your field trips. So for instance, we have locally, we got a membership to the SeaWorld, because there are the sea animals, and so we are going to be using those as field trip days. We also have what's called a doseum, which is like a science interactive museum. You can choose to have those as part of your schedule, and you'll be able to have a lot more fun with your kids and learn from them. And just also plan when you are going on these field trips, have your, if you're wanting to take pictures, take all of your pictures as soon as you get there, but then also do and be with your kids and enjoy what is it that you are doing, and make those memories, because the field trips is, again, where I learn so much from my kids. And yeah, I hope that is something that you have found helpful. The last part is your local fire station, local fire department. You can reach out to a lot of local businesses and see if they offer field trips. You can even do a field trip, we'll say at In-N-Out or Chick-fil-A. So just reach out to your local establishments and see if field trips are offered, if it's for your family, or if you can create a group. I just recently reached out to our local fire department, asked, hey, do you offer field trips? And they did. Or do you offer tours, excuse me. And they did, and we were able to have like a 1-hour tour with the fire department. It was amazing. It was really neat for the kids to all kind of just get to understand the behind the scenes, but also see that, you know, firemen with this big uniforms on, they're not scary, that they're there to help and serve the community. Also, it helps to give them ideas if those are things they want to do when they get older. So yeah, with that said, that sums up field trips and outings with your kids, and why I think it's important for you to be able to enjoy them, and how you can get that started in your home. If you have field trips that you enjoy, I'd love to hear about them. What are some ideas that you have, that you plan to do, or that you have done with your children to share? Please share those in comments. And then also, if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more, please share with me what is it that you would like to see more of, so that we can provide that to you. And please like, subscribe, and comment below.